G'day. So this video is all about shaping the bowl. With a piece of wood like we see on the lathe here at the moment, often you don't have any idea of how it's going to turn out. So starting off with the outside, getting the bowl shape, and then flipping the bowl around and hollowing it out. Often we keep the inside and the outside shapes symmetrical so that the walls are either thin or thick in a total bowl shape, or sometimes you've got the lip being fairly thin and coming out wide towards the bottom. Whichever ways you plan it out, try and keep those shapes symmetrical and balanced. It's a hard thing to describe, but if you watch this bowl being created, I've kept the inside and outside walls fairly uniform, although towards the bottom I allow a bit of meat there for the maker's badge, without going through the bottom with the forstner bit. Been there, done that, I guess we all have. So sit back and watch this, and you'll see a little section coming up in sharpening, which I'll come back to in a little while. Now you may have noticed that my bowl gauge was in need a bit of sharpening there. You can always tell when the shavings come off in sort of little lumps instead of strings. So it's time for sharpening. I use the Pro sharpening jig. You can see how that works just in the video shape there with an Ellsworth grind and a fairly sharp wings that in this particular grind. It's a very versatile gouge or sharpening method. You'll see in the next video here where the sharpened gouge is applied. I've kept the normal speed here so you can see just how much sharper those shavings are coming off. So when you're turning a bowl, aside from the shape of the bowl, keeping those tools sharp. bowl's into its final finishing stages, I use the axe sanding paste and axe polish, and that's sufficient. No friction polish on this particular finish. And once the bowl's flipped around, I put it onto the vacuum truck so that the foot can be removed, and I use a texturing tool just to put a little pattern on the bottom of the bowl so that when the bowl is turned over by whomever, they get a nice surprise for a neat little texture on the bottom. So the texturing tool is applied in a 45-degree angle around 500 RPM. Not too much pressure because it is on the vacuum chuck, and it goes one way to the left and turn around to the right, and the pattern comes out quite neat. Then you put a border on it with a pointing tool on each side, and then finally just a light sand just before the axe paste gets applied as a finisher. And then the maker's badge is added, and the job's complete. There are some stills up further in the video here that you'll be able to see the completed job. Stick around for that. Again, please subscribe, like, and the ring bell for joining up on the channel here. Would be much appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed this particular video. I have one per week coming up. Next week, got no idea what it's going to be, but it'll be a good one. I've got some epoxy and some burls to put together, so get the mold cracking for that. And yeah, thanks for having you along, guys. Cheers.